What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. And, whew, man, this is rough. This is rough. So if you didn't catch what happened during the Royal Rumble, 2K congratulated Bailey in the form of a 2K24 screenshot. And this was the result. This is what they posted. This is what they posted. And the TL went absolute batshit crazy. Because yeah, I agree. This is definitely nasty work. I mean, you would think that there would be somebody in that building to be like, okay, I remember what happened with Lita. I'm just gonna go ahead and not even post this. But they went ahead and went out of their way and posted. So here we go. 2K23, we had Fix Lita. Now 2K24, we're having Fix Bailey. I mean, most likely it's an early build, yada yada yada, but I'm just saying. We're a month away from launch, and this is what you post. This is not what gets the fans excited. This is what diminishes the hype, if we're keeping it real. And yes, they were embarrassed because if you click on the official link, look what pops up. Look what pops up. They deleted the tweet. The tweet is no longer there. Ironic. But just imagine, WGC. Just imagine, like, I don't think this will be the case, but just imagine if this is Bailey's official model. Just imagine. Imagine working your ass off, battling through these injuries, scratching, clawing, fighting all the way back, and winning your first ever Royal Rumble just to get embarrassed, just to get disrespected by 2K. Isn't this supposed to be the company that's responsible for simulation WWE video games? The company that's supposed to be mimicking what we see on TV every single week? Well, this is not Bailey, I'll tell you that. You would think that they would have learned by now. You would think. But I guess not. And things like this is what has me worried about this video game. Because you start hearing the good things, but then they start showing their hand, and you're like, okay, that doesn't look too good. That doesn't look too good. That doesn't look too good. You know, it's just little signs that you just peep over and over and over again. They get you worried about the game. It's not just the screenshots. It's not just that. But for those of you who don't know, guess what? The beloved game mode that everybody was hyped for its return, the beloved game mode, 40 years of Wrestlemania, guess what? It's only going to feature 21 matches. Let that sink in, WGC. 40 years of Wrestlemania with only 21 matches. And I can understand because a lot of these wrestlers are in different promotions. I understand that. But there were still other matches on the WrestleMania card. You could have got 40 matches on there, or at the least 30, 35 matches on there. At the least. At the least. At the least. 30 matches, 35 matches, at the least. But 21 matches, it's like a slap in the face. It's like you're spitting on the WGC. I'm not going to lie. That is very lazy, 2K. 21 matches is very lazy. And there's some people chatting around like, oh, I don't know what the fuck you're complaining about because you're not even going to play it to begin with. Bro, do you not understand that there's a lot of individuals that do not play online? They will never even think twice to step foot into online. Their bread and butter is offline. So yes, they would play the 40 matches. Hell, if you give them 150 matches, they will play the 150 matches. People will play these matches. Yes, they will. 21 matches is little to nothing. And the reason I'm saying this is because if you look back at 2K14, they had 5 different eras to play through and 47 total matches. Check this out. You had the Hulkamania Runs Wild era, the New Generation, the Attitude era, Ruthless Aggression, and the Universe era. That's 5 different eras to play through and 47 total matches. This was way back in the day on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. This was way back in the day, like 2013, 2014. So you're telling me we fast forward, bragging and boasting about the most powerful consoles in gaming history, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, 2024, and the best we can get is 21 matches. Just let that sink in, WGC. Just let that sink in. You know, it's the little things like this that really has me scratching my head and worried about this game. You know, I'm anxious, don't get me wrong. I'm anxious to see the gameplay, I really am. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit worried. I'm getting a bit worried. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Everything sounds good on paper, but we haven't seen anything. We haven't played anything ourselves. We're just doing a quick eye test and saying, oh, that looks good. That sounds nice. That's all we're doing right now. But these little things that's popping out of the woodwork, little by little by little, they're not good. And it's kind of has me worried. You know, I'm not saying that there was no effort put into this, but 21 matches, let's be real. And if you're handling a beloved game mode like 40 years of WrestleMania like this, 21 matches, then this kind of has me worried for what you did for how you handle universe mode. I'm worried that it's just going to be a lot of the same. Same thing with my GM and my Rise. This is really getting me worried. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, enough rumbling, enough chatter. Finna go ahead and get up out of here. I just wanted to share this with y'all. Once again, shout out to Bailey. Shout out to Bailey on winning her first ever Royal Rumble. Huge. And yes, my prediction was wrong. I picked CM Punk to win the Royal Rumble. I can admit when I'm wrong. I got Bailey right. I got the men's match wrong. I got CM Punk wrong. Shout out to Cody for winning his second Royal Rumble back to back. Georgia boy. Yes, sir. ATL native. We out here. And we'll see what happens on the grandest stage of them all. Wrestlemania. But with that being said, chat, how do you feel about this 2K news? How do you feel about how they handled, how they mistreated the 40 years of WrestleMania game mode? How do you feel about 21 matches? Does this affect your pre-order? Are you canceling your pre-order? Did you not even care about the game to begin with? I'm just asking you a question. Hey, but with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to not only Unsanctioned TV, but also the Out the Top podcast. You are not going to want to miss this Tuesday episode. Oh boy. Oh boy. This next episode is about to get wild. I just know. I just know I'm not gonna be. I'm not. We're not gonna hear the end of it. Oh man, all of us were wrong except Brian. I believe. Yeah, I believe Clint picked Cody too. But yeah, the rest of us were wrong. So yeah, make sure you tune in for this episode because shit's about to get wild. Well, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and we out here. One love. God bless. See you in the next one. Peace.